Hello, I'm Whole Lotta Glenn, aka Hellwater Fire, and this is Hell War News for the 22nd of February 2015. 6015 if you're a deceptive Freemason fuck on Hell Wars. Alright, I'm gonna call this video the YouTube Deception. Let's get on to it. Alright, thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of channels on YouTube pretending to be in the truth movement. You'll find a very few amount of these channels out there actually guiding you in the right direction, giving you the information you need so that you can tell who is indeed controlling the world. This is 2015. A lot of these channels will push ancient prophecy on you, Greek mythology on you, like this one we're looking at, the worship of Saturn, and many other distractions on the so-called truth news networks throughout the YouTube deception that blind you from what's really going on and who is in charge. Basically, who is in charge is what we're after here. We're not after 2,000-year-old myths or end times prophecy or Little Johnny's shoe is different from his other shoe in the other picture of Sandy Hook, or the big Nibiru planet is coming to destroy us. That's not truth, people. That's deception. Real truth lies with the channels who are exposing the people like the Jesuits, the Freemasons, the Knights Templar, the people who are conducting all these scenarios of bullshit and actually paying people on ScrewTube to deceive you into getting suckered into watching these videos of bullshit, taking up all your time while the real culprits who are imposing the tyranny on planet Earth run all over you. And I'm going to prove that right now. We'll start off with the worship of Saturn. How many channels out there are there doing this occult 101 bullshit? And I've called the owner of the channel occult OCS 101 out many times to discuss why he will never talk about the Freemasons and why he will never, ever expose them as the 2015 threat that is in charge of all the bullshit you see. Because he is a deception channel put in place to fuck you over, to occupy your time with 2,000-year-old fucking Greek mythology lies of bullshit. Do we really need to know about the lies of bullshit? No. I could spot a Freemason away from 100 million miles away. I could spot one. I don't need to know the terminology behind it or the cult symbols. No, I could spot one. They're running my government, you dumb fuck. Why aren't you exposing the ones in the government? Why aren't you saying, yes, this guy's an occult science Freemason. Obama's an occult science Freemason. Why aren't you exposing the people? You're not. You're running bullshit. An incident happens. Oh, the numbers 3, 6, 9, and 12, and 15 they haven't played a part in this terror obstruction of. Shove it up your ass. You're a deception, blinding the people from the real truth. Let's go on to the next one. All those channels out there pushing Nibiru. Oh, look, the little fucking little symbol, a fucking Shriner, fucking Freemason, fuck, motherfucking Temple of Solomon, coming at you right off the fucking hopper. The little X, yes. All here to blind you from the truth. these myths started popping up like 1992 to blind you from the truth in the truth movement. Hasn't showed up. Supposed to be here 10 years ago, hasn't showed up. Double barrel bullshit to mislead you into another direction so that you do not know who's in control, even though they do fly the colors of the Freemason fucks, Knights Templar, Pharaoh, who's been in control of the planet for the last fucking 6,000 years. Look at it all. Just praising the pharaohs and the pyramids and everything, aren't you? Pushing it right in our fucking faces, but you're there to blind people from the actual truth, to sucker them into this double-barrel bullshit to occupy their time so they can't figure out the real truth of who is doing all the tyranny on all of us. We move on. Hoaxes. Probably one of the biggest double-barrel bullshit scenarios of all time, in my opinion. To pull the hoaxes, and people notice the hoaxes, but not one of yous know who is conducting the motion picture. Let's go out and get hits because Johnny's peg leg fucking is showing through the pant leg, and there's not enough blood, and no one died, and no one got hurt. Evidence everyone can clearly see, but you're misusing the evidence because instead of exposing the people who conducted your hoax, all you're doing is showing that, oh look, there was a hoax here. So really, what are you doing? What are you exposing? Nothing? Fuck all? Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches taste good together, but when you just have peanut butter and you don't finish the story with the jelly, you're a fucking shill. That's all I can say. Now, all this bullshit. Did people not recall Hell Wars doing a story on Occupy movement children, like this little fuckhead who jump in the cop car, and go get high, and then come back and provocateur the protest? You not forget that, huh? Did you not know that this little faggot was one of those people? Did you not know that he showed up at the fucking movie theater and is this the movie theater guy? He looks like, no, he's not the movie theater guy, although he looks like the movie theater guy. The movie theater guy had red hair, if I recall. But all these little peckerheads are always showing up in full military gear. Do you wonder how some little fucking 20-year-old can just show up in full military gear? Ah, yes. Because they nail his ass with every drug in the book when they pick him up at the Occupy movement, and they fucking fit him with a SWAT team uniform. Put one and one together, bullshit. Fuck you, people are so full of bullshit. Another conspiracy to occupy your time away from who is pulling the tyranny. Who is doing this? Alright? They don't talk about the who is doing this. They only talk about the incidents involved within the hoax. Doomsday, end times. Ah, yes, all you prophecy motherfuckers out there wasting our time on the end of the world tomorrow. Yes, the end of the tomorrow. How many times has the end of the world passed and without incident? Let's see, there was Y2K. Yes, the Mayan calendar scare. There's 2 incidents right there. Should I go for a hat trick? But again, the world lives on and nothing happens, but you're occupied, your time. How many people out there have wasted 10 years on fucking doomsday prophecy? I know one guy's fucking wasted his whole life on it, called End Times. Dude, move on or slit your wrist, because all you're doing is adding to the deception to occupy people's minds so that they don't see the real truth. Ah, yes, the Flat Earth Society. Wanda O'Reilly brought this up to my attention. A very, very, very interesting theory. Possibly could be true even. But in Hell Wars world, a flat earth or a round earth doesn't fucking matter to me. It's a distraction. Another hunk of bullshit. Distraction to blind me from who is doing the tyranny. Who is the one that is pulling the wool over our eyes, calling the world round and flat? Who is the ones in charge of the deception? And every one of yous overlook the deception. You're all being blinded by this bullshit, 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 bullshit. Day after day, you're wasting your hours and minutes on bullshit like this, and bullshit like this, and bullshit like this, and bullshit like this, and bullshit like this. Hours and hours and hours of your time. Because it's a deception. They want to waste your time on something that they can't prove. They want to waste your time on 2,000-year-old prophecy that never comes true. They want to waste your time on showing you little Johnny is the same kid that they used in the last hoax, but they won't prove who put Johnny in there as the actor. Who's Johnny's boss? They won't go there. A planet that's gonna smite Earth down, been in the news for 25 years, hasn't showed up. Let's deceive you and block your reality from what's really going on. Another 2,000-year-old mythology from the Greeks, fucking, and they even get it wrong. They call it Saturn worship. What they forget is the creator was chaos. They'll never mention chaos because chaos was the creator and chaos was the sun, and chaos debunks their Saturn theory and shoves it up their ass. We're not into 2,000-year-old Greek mythology. It does not tell us who is imposing the tyranny on us. Do you get where I'm going, people? Wake the fuck up from the YouTube deception. Hell War News. I'm out of here.